Oh, do we not have a Linz tonight?
Not right now.
You didn't see the message about her?
Oh, I
hi,
just saw
everybody.
it now.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
We are down to Lynn's right now. She might join in later. She was getting a new router set up, and it's having trouble with it. So, if she can join, she'll join. If they have lots of troubleshooting problems, well then, we probably won't be seeing her for today's session. But hey, yeah, welcome to Children of Rath. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Mads is strangely pink.
I'm
Mads
trying to
is
make
That was strangely
No, that
red
right
there a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
That is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just turned my white balance all the way down because I had it on
Ah.
auto and it was like, oh
Now you're
god.
orange. Yeah, there you go.
But yes, if you are joining us this week and missed last week, there was some interesting things that occurred. Our team of intrepid heroes were looking into signing up for classes at college. I think we kind of determined everybody but Maxwell. We kind of figured out what Maxwell would probably take. You know?
Oh, wait, we leveled up last time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll do that intermittently.
Okay.
You can just shoot me a message and I can talk you through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you signed up for some classes and then you need to get housing, in which everyone managed. Well, Catherine and Claude managed to find a fixer-upper in a great neck of the town. It's on this nice cliff face where, turns out, a lot of people like to leap off of randomly for reasons.
We'll put safety nets up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
And of course, other than the leaping off of a cliff, the Manor House, which is a nice big old mansion that a rich man made, he was only discovered as a set of eyeballs and a tongue. That's all that was ever found of him.
How do they know it was him then?
Yeah.
Very distinctive eyes.
What about the tongue?
Forked.
Might have just been with it. With the eyes, like all together in one group, you know, so they assumed it was all the same group. I mean, he was never found otherwise, and the place was then abandoned and fell into ruins, so they assumed it was the correct eyeballs and tongue.
Maybe he cut off the eyeballs and tongue of someone else and left him in the thing and just left. They don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
Who knows, but this
Maybe
place has
he
been abandoned for...
Murdered someone, you know?
This place has been abandoned for a few decades regardless, and you checked it out and discovered that it was a very interesting looking maze of locations.
Did we ever find out what the guy's name was?
No.
Something I want to do it.
John.
Jingleheimer Schmidt?
His name is my
His
name
name-
too.
Him too.
His name was Toddathy.
Toddathy? Alright.
Todd.
What was his last name?
Todd Meister.
Toddathy Todd.
Himbo.
Himbo?
His name was Toddathy Himbo.
I was gonna go for the Toddathy Todd, and then it's like Tony Todd, except less murdery
Actually, it's,
Candyman-y.
it was Tony Hawk.
Are you sure it wasn't Sweetie Todd?
Could have been Sweeney Todd. You never know.
I want Todd from accounting.
No one really
No,
likes
it's
Todd
Todd from accounting.
No one really likes Todd from accounting, so no one really talks about him as much.
Yeah, fuck accounting.
But you have to account for yourself.
I do not.
I account for nothing.
It's everyone else's problem.
Regardless, you explored your new home and discovered some of the various things that were there, effectively.
Oh yeah, do you have a map for us?
I don't. I was going to do it this afternoon, but I got busy, and then I took a nap because I was a tired boy.
Bad DM. Bad.
Valid.
Bad.
No, I can accept the nap. Yeah, that makes something I would do. Something I have done.
No DM treats for you.
DM doesn't want DM treats. I don't want your goddamn DM treats. Anyway. So yes. You explored a good chunk of the household, discovered most of what was to be found within the building, and of course, decided it would be it's a lovely place to live, and you're just so happy to be able to be here in your new home.
Did we find any bedrooms?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Do they have
Do
any
they have
beds?
beds? Yeah.
They have bed frames.
Oh, we can stick our sleeping bags on top of them for now.
Are there palm trees in the area? It's like a beach island place, right?
I don't think there would be palm trees. Now that I'm thinking about it, like as you say that, I'm like, don't think there would be palm trees.
You can make
Damn.
a bed of sand.
I was gonna make a mattress out of palm fronds.
Unfortunately, because as I said, it was more of a like northern English, please work for me, Florida kind of thing, or Florida-y.
Yeah, you said subtropical.
Subtropical got palm trees.
Yeah, you can have palm trees in subtropical.
I'm just saying there isn't like palm trees here though.
Ah, bummer.
Oh, that's what a backpack's for. Or that's what the bedroll's for.
I'm just
Joy.
gonna put up a cot.
I like how you said that's what a backpack is for. And I found that hilarious.
Oh wait, I have a bedroom set up. It's in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer need to breathe, so it's in the bag.
So your room's just gonna be an empty room with a stack in the corner?
It could be. If I wanted it to be. My room could be a hook on the wall that I can just hang the bag on.
We're just gonna stick you in a closet.
I mean, you could stick Kazar in the closet. No one puts Kazar in the closet.
No, I already came out of the closet.
Ah, that's true.
No one puts baby in a corner.
I mean, I'd put Baby in a corner just because Baby's a jerk.
I don't.
But regardless, what is your overall plan right now?
Dustin?
Question.
Yeah, I mean,
Fixing.
yeah, fixing the house. I am casting mending all over the place.
I can carry heavy objects.
Look, I mean, it's like when I built the wall in Carrie's hometown. You know, Carrie and I were just going all over the place, putting things places, mending other spots. You know.
That
The
old
usual.
chestnut? Yeah.
Is there a broom and dustpan anywhere in this place?
The answer to that one is you don't know.
I'm looking.
All right. You could probably find some gear set for cleaning up in where the like servants' quarters kind of area is.
Okay. I will clean at least like the rooms we're gonna use right away.
Okay. Sure. It doesn't take you long to kind of just do a bit of a loose cleanup of various materials. The rooms, like on the second floor, which they tend to be, which you believe are probably originally guest rooms. But you can kind of clean them up and get them all set up so that you are ready for use by you folks.
I figured that's a good place to start, and then the kitchen.
Okay, yeah. Kitchen's on the first floor. Definitely can get that all cleaned up and set up and ready.
And I'll take like stock of like if there's plates, stuff like that.
Oh, there certainly is. Like, the place is missing a lot of stuff, I do have to say. But there definitely is, like, a level of stock to everything that's in the building.
That's good. I'm sure any like food stocks are dead, but
Oh, completely and utterly. Like, I couldn't probably say there would be considered to be like actual like food stocks at this point in time.
Yeah, that's what
Unfortunately.
No, I figured that, but I mean, at least if there's utensils and cooking gear and stuff, that's something. And
There
we
is
could
in
go
fact
out
a
to-
pretty grand dining room. It's got definitely the space for all of you to be within it. And it what's a good way of describing this here? You could take like a couple hours to clean things up and make things relatively fine. Again, it will take a little while to like fix things up, but you can spend a good chunk of the day just doing that and making things look pretty nice.
Does someone want to go out with the cart and possibly like get like supplies for for the people who do have to eat?
I say we send our merchant.
Yeah, I was going to suggest Maxwell would be perfect for this. This is merchantry business.
Merchantry? How can I assist thee?
We need supplies.
Cleaning supplies or
Anything.
Food.
Oh, like they
Drugs.
need to eat.
can you direct me to the nearest shop so I can work my magic?
I'll probably be in the local village that you had just been at a little while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the town's like 5 minutes that away.
Ah, the one that I was sleeping at, or sleeping during.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you didn't sleep.
Meditating, same thing.
Sleepitating.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet
I could go
potatoes.
for some potatoes.
When did you get sweet potatoes? Why do you have sweet potatoes? Maxwell,
Go buy
stop-
sweet potatoes at the market.
Maxwell, stop buying sweet potatoes.
They're good potatoes.
Hey, I can clean in those hard to reach areas too.
Sweet potatoes?
Potatoes?
No, just in the house in general.
Oh, in the house in general. I thought you were talking about sweet potatoes again. I was very confused.
Yeah, you know the nooks and crannies of that sweet potato. I can get inside them.
It was for a minute, it was very weird, I have to say. Alright, yeah.
Sure. I want to make money then.
Okay.
Or find supplies.
You can go find supplies very easily. You can travel into town, buy a few things here and there, stock up on general supplies for your need for the building. I'm just going to assume you'll find what you need for what would be called general supplies.
We have 5,387 gold in
That's
the
a
group
lot.
fund, 5 silver and 2 copper.
Yeah, you've got a good chunk of money when it comes to this kind of thing. So you're pretty good at finding things and purchasing them.
Mhm.
So,
And we do have a cold room.
yes, you did have a
Oh
cold.
yeah. There's a refrigerator. It's a walk-in fridge, like restaurant style. It's big.
Ooh.
It's a very nice building with lots of very nice places to get yourself a little lost. But you can kind of manage as well as you can expect to find the various things that you're looking for. You can, other than fixing up the basic rooms, is there anything else that you want to do at this point in time for fixing up the place overall? I just want to kind of like assessment about what I should be planning for you guys.
Well, Kaz, you said you were casting mending on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just mending all over the fucking place, dog.
You can mend up a good chunk of the area. Granted, there are definitely things that you will not be able to mend. I can tell you that. Like, probably most of the windows will be you can't mend just because can't find the material for them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that makes sense. Mending is for, like, you know, fixing cracks, not creating material.
Yeah.
Unless Do I have? No, not yet. Eventually, I'll just be able to create materials. But not yet.
Not yet.
Mads, what are you doing?
I'm helping Kaz. I'm lifting heavy objects. If there needs to be parts of the roof fixed, then I can just, grab Kaz and bring him up.
It's true. I am very small and I do not weigh a lot.
This is an accuracy about Kaz that I will not argue with.
Yeah, I'm mostly just helping Kaz getting the place fixed up.
Alright, you'll take some
moving
time
rubble.
fixing it up. You'll kind of get things organized for some of the basic areas of the building. Get everything looking pretty well nice.
I chuck debris off the cliff.
I mean, if you want to chuck debris off the cliff, you very well can. There's plenty of debris.
Well, since I'm cleaning, it's like, where should I put this stuff? Oh.
Just to make sure that Slith Nakarthral Kink is not napping down there. I don't want you to like throw a dresser on him.
I'm not throwing
Remind me who that
giant-
was.
I'm not throwing
Slith
large.
Nakarthral Kink is the Kraken student at the college.
They're like a anthropomorphic kraken?
No.
No, they're a full-on big ass Kraken.
How large are they?
Gigantic.
Very
This
big.
is a student? Do they talk?
Telepathically.
Yeah,
Are they
telepathically.
friendly?
It's a fellow
It's
student. I mean,
Slith Nakarthral Kink is pretty chill.
Okay. Yeah, I can get down with that.
And is it Slith Nakarthral Kink is in a class with Carrion, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure they get along just great.
mm-hmm. So the card kicks in a couple of classes with people, also with Radiant, I think too. It's like monstrous racist studies or something like that. I'm not exactly sure the title of it.
Monster you.
But it's effectively, that's what it would be called. So yeah, you'll take some time, fix up the place, get at least reasonable portions of it. The areas that I feel like you'll probably get like the main hall, the dining hall, kitchen, storage, up and running pretty well. Probably the second floor hall, what's it called? The guest rooms that you'll be using, the rooms you'll be using that you can definitely identify.
Yeah, with cleaning, I'm just trying to focus on the areas that we're going to be using, obviously, in the next few days.
Yeah. And you'll get everything well set up.
Woo.
Do.
Oh, see if they have any mattresses in town.
you
Mattresses.
want.
Maxwell, you gonna get some mattresses for everybody?
Yeah, I wanna do that.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm not super responsive. I'm looking at like spells right now.
This is acceptable.
Summon mattress.
Man, if only.
I've been slightly unresponsive too, and probably not as good as I should be because I was doing this.
Is that a map?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
How long before we fuck it up, do you think?
Probably not that long. I'm gonna put you back to start for now.
Oh, I put my character on it.
Too bad.
Lindsay isn't here, so the map won't be destroyed just yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lindsay is the Great Destroyer. That's the floor that I had all the plans out for. The other floors I still have to work on a little bit, so I'll just have the first floor done. Pretty much. Anyway. As I enjoy this garlic bread. Look. I'm having dinner. Don't fight me.
Do what you gotta do.
You'll
you
fix
know?
up the place. You'll make it look reasonable. You'll be able to stay the night. Your first night will pass, I can say, without really an incident.
Yay.
Hooray.
Because the guest rooms tend to be like inside the building. And the outer hall has kind of like where the God, my English just keeps breaking ever I talk, you know. The hall is on the outside, so that's where a lot of the light and stuff comes in. There are like glass windows that don't open into the guest rooms that can be kind of like barred shut, just so that they can get some light from the hall, because the hall is very open. Like the second floor hall is much more open. Like the first floor hall just has windows occasionally that are kind of like, you can see that they've got like the shutters on the outside. All the windows have shutters.
God dang it! Why does it keep doing that?
The second floor hall is, unlike the first floor, it would actually be more described as like, it's actually on the open. It's almost like balcony-ish. So it like has open walls on that second floor. And so each of the individual, like, because that outer hall just kind of goes on the outside of the building and really just goes to the rooms on the outside. So each of them has a window that can kind of be barred up and is really not made to be open, but is allowed to sun in. And then it kind of like leads into these kind of pretty decent sized rooms, each individually. There's about half a dozen rooms on either side of the building. So
nice. We each can have our own individual room.
Mm-hmm. And I believe I said it is aligned in a... One side's the south side, the other side's the north side. So you have plenty of room for everybody to have their own room.
Who's going to be the southeast and who's going to be the northeast?
Can I take Snorth?
Sure.
No, you get west.
Can I take Est?
Est.
No one likes Est.
I like Est.
That's why you get it. No one wants it.
Ah, nice.
No one's going to fight you for Est.
I'm going to take northwest.
No, well, that's just silly.
That is just silly indeed. Anyway. So yeah. That's the basics of your evening. What's your plans for the next day then?
Oh, when do we have school?
It should be starting, I'm gonna say, like, they probably have a, I assume that they're not, like, would they be every day? I don't know. That's actually one of those things that, like, I'm like, would they have every day?
Because that matters of what we're doing. Because if we're supposed to be in
go
class,
to school, they probably got weekends off, you know?
Yeah, probably.
You gotta give the Magic Frats some time to party. I know they're all nerds, but I'm in them now. So I'm gonna make them party. Oh, that's another thing that you might have missed, Maxwell. One of the frat that I joined is like super interested in Phyrexian things, so I'm keeping you and Claude a secret from the kind of secret society that I've joined.
Oh joy!
So that's
they're not
fun.
gonna like analyze us, are they?
they would probably want to dissect us.
Accurate.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't think you can dissect a skeleton. It's just a skeleton.
Dissect his tongue.
I can pose it as an anatomy model, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your job, is instead of like naked models, you just pose as a skeleton.
Don't mind me. I'm just beautiful.
Bone is beautiful, man.
Paint me like one of your anatomical models.
My lord.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna say, like, yeah, we'll say you arrived on, like, you know, right before, like, a small weekend. So you got some time off if you want to, like, fix up the place a little bit more, do something else related to the college. You've got options. Is there anything that any of you want to do in particular right now? No?
I mean, I would like to work on trying to open some of these locked doors that aren't magically sealed.
That's a good point. I stocked Dispel Magic, I believe. Yeah, I lost Fly, but I got Dispel Magic. So maybe that can help with some of the arcane locks.
And I'm very good at lockpicking.
I'm also very good at lockpicking.
I'm good at kicking doors in.
That might be useful too.
Okay. It's always good to kick down some doors.
I got a 13.
You got 13 on...
Oh, no, I get plus 13 on my Thieves' Tools.
Oh, you get plus 13 on your Thieves' Tool. I thought you were making a check or something.
No, I
have
get plus 13.
I have plus 10.
Why am the thiefy thief?
Okay. Well, on what floor do you want to access things then?
Well, I personally, unless you want to work together, I personally can't work on magical locks.
Oh, we can work together. I mean, as long as I'm done mending.
Well, where do we want to start? Because there were locked doors in the basements. There was locked doors on... What was it? 3rd floor?
There were locked doors on most of the floors, in fact. Let me tell you the exact number of locked doors that there were. 2nd floor had the, let's see here, 4 locked doors, including the damaged one. And then a damaged one that, like, had the weird scorch marks in it.
Right.
Also had a number of empty rooms. 3rd floor had the sealed door on it. There were 3 in the third basement, 6 doors in the 1st basement, and none in the 2nd basement. 2nd basement was pretty open. It had the cage rooms, what appears to be like either a caretaker or prisoner or guard room, the supply room, and then the actual like animal cage room. Yeah.
Okay, so we have 3rd basement.
Oh, here we go.
1st
Yeah.
basement. And
So
2nd floor.
13 doors are sealed. I do have that number correctly written down somewhere.
That's ominous. Wait, no, one of the sealed doors was broken by a magical explosion before we got here.
No, that was a 14th one.
Yeah, so there was 14. So that calms me down a little. If there had been 13 locked doors, that's fucked up.
But maybe in this world, 14's the unlucky number.
Damn, you right?
Well, what floor do you want to start on, Kaz?
Go top down.
That's fine. So, well, are we going to bother with the 3rd floor right now? Because that was just sealed and didn't have any obvious opening, right?
Yes, the 3rd floor one is the one that you could not figure out a way to open it. You could tell it was a door, but that was about it, unfortunately.
Did
the door is only not a door when it's ajar.
Did we try violence?
You did not try... oh yeah, you did try some violence on it.
We did try violence?
I tried to kick one door open, and it didn't budge.
Let me look at my violence spells.
Well, why don't we also take a look around and see if maybe there's a trigger to open...
I don't have most of my violence spells stocked because most of my spells currently are utilitarian in nature.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
Am I in the same room as you guys? Or
If you want to be, this is like, it's been like a little bit of time, so you could be there if you wanted to.
What are we trying to do? Open a door?
Yes.
A door that has no obvious ways of opening.
I roll an
How
18
durable
on
is this
perception
thing?
to look around. Have you tried looking for any like switches or anything?
No, I just went straight to violence.
What'd you hit it with?
Carrion.
You used her as a battering ram?
No, Carrion just tried to kick it down.
Yeah, I just tried to kick it down, and it didn't budge.
What is this made out of? Wood? Concrete?
Steel.
What's concrete?
It's a steel door?
It's a metal door.
It's steel. Yeah.
Oh. The sealed door?
Yeah.
The door with no possible way of opening it.
It looks to be made of stone. That one's made of stone.
Yeah, that's why I tried to kick it, and it didn't work.
Anything.
I mean,
Fantas.
what offensive spells do you all have?
Sorry.
Maybe we can combine our strength for this.
I'm considering.
I was taking a drink and I missed what you were saying.
Wait a minute, fire melts
Wait,
steel,
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
it?
Well, it's made of stone.
No.
It's
And
made
I'm
of stone.
saying, why don't we look around and try to see if there's a way to open it, like a switch or something that's hidden, before we try to blow it open?
Less
What's the
fun.
fun of
I
that?
got an 18 on perception. Do I find anything?
You did not find anything.
Okay.
All right, let's fucking
Look,
go,
as
baby.
you look close at it, you do see some things that are noticeable about it. It's very obvious. Like, when you first looked at it, it looks like it should be a door there because it's like a slightly indented area where in the wall.
Right.
When you look at it, you can't tell where the wall ends and the door begins. There doesn't seem to be like much of a crack if there is one. The piece looks to be one solid piece, and you will notice that like the surface of it is not flat. It has something on it, but like you can't tell because it's like a subtle carving to it. It's not
I
like a
have an
natural
idea.
carving.
I have an idea.
You tell.
I'm going to go into liquid form and see if I can poke around and find any opening.
Can't you go under it in liquid form?
Well, that's what I'm like kind of
Yeah, yeah.
squishing around the area, trying to see.
Okay, you can like melt and do all that. If that doesn't work, I am trying explosives.
You
Also,
actually
what-
can't get in there by doing that.
Okay.
It is
Also,
sealed.
don't you have a good investigation?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I do, don't I?
Why don't you look around?
Because it's more fun to try to blow it up. But fine, I guess I'll look around.
Maybe we should
No, no.
try to blow our
Blow
house
it up.
up.
Blow it up. I love this idea.
Fine, I got a 22 investigation.
Okay.
It's like, let's blow our house up. Can we not cause more property damage than we have
Like,
to
It's
do?
on the top
Visually,
floor.
you
It's
won't
our
see.
property.
Visually, you won't see much different. You know, while it's like kind of looking over it, but kind of like knocking on the door a little bit. You know, kind of like listening in on it. You think there is some kind of hollow chamber in part of it. You can't tell how big it is or how it's like shaped is because it's not in the entire thing. But there is some hollow spaces in there. In the middle of the door.
Blow it up.
Okay, I'm
I
considering it.
I can't gloop through, apparently.
It's like you tried to, but it's like it is actually sealed tight.
Yeah.
Weird
Consid-
question. Does anyone have a pickaxe?
Well, also, considering all the magic we've detected in this house, have you checked if this is magical?
I don't have detect magic stock.
I do.
Ah,
I can be useful.
You can be useful.
I can magically detect things.
Obadiah, Novorum, Cessna. There's magic to the door.
What kind?
Oh, yeah. I actually have Eldritch Sight. I can do that at will.
It doesn't. Let me be useful.
No, go ahead and do it, but I just forgot about that.
You detect there's some abjuration magic in there. There's some transmutation magic in there. And there's divination magic also.
That's the interesting.
Mm-hmm. You detected at least 2 abjuration auras. but your senses, you feel, are blocked by the door. Like, you can sense into the door, but not beyond it.
Okay, confession about my ability to dispel magic. I can do it twice. Do we want to use it here? Or, alternately, we go to the college and we find someone who might be... Wait, what do we do? Oh, fuck, I wish Wintress was here, because, you know, shaping some stone might be useful.
Yeah.
Also, we could check from the outside and see if there's any windows or anything into the room.
This one is on the 3rd floor, similar to the 2nd floor, that there's the open kind of balcony hallway on the outside, and this one leads into the middle of the building. It's a, it seems like all 3 floors, there is, like, the hallway is on the outside of the part of a good chunk of the building. On, like, the front and the 2 sides. But on the bottom floor, it was sealed off. You know, it was a kind of a closed-in hallway. On the top 2 floors, they're kind of open hallways to kind of be almost like balconies that you can enjoy the fact that it is a subtropical area and kind of nice. You know, they have some open areas. So, like, on the 2nd floor, where it's guest rooms, the guests can kind of go out onto this kind of shared balcony area, kind of enjoy, you know, the weather. On the 3rd floor, there really is only a few rooms off of there, and this is included in one of them.
Well, maybe we should come back to this. Like you said, maybe we can find some help at the college on this one.
Someone who's good with, like, transmutation to try to transmute the door into, like, water or something. I don't know.
Why can't I just, like, magic spell the door?
You're welcome to try.
I certainly will.
Gonna grab Kaz and stand back, just in case.
I'm gonna go across the hall.
Okay.
I give you a confident thumbs up.
All right, let me start with...
Kaz around.
I don't have too many offensive things. All right. I'm going to stand right next to the door. I'm going to thunder wave it.
Okay. Bzzz. Electricity just goes into the door. You don't notice anything different.
Well, thunder sound.
It didn't move
sound.
at all?
Yes. Or, I'm sorry, like, brum, it shakes a little bit. I'm sorry, yeah. And
I will try... Let's see. Stone, crystal, metal is disadvantage. I'll shatter the door.
Alright. You cast Shatter into the door. The door will kind of, like, reverberate with the shatter, and it will kind of look like, almost like the spell dissipates into it.
Okay. What else do I have? Can I cast the same spell again, or no?
You can cast the same spell again.
Can I thunderwave it, then shatter it, like, back to back?
If you come back, you can... Oh, no, you thunderwave and then run, and then I'll shatter it.
Well, we can both shatter from, like, 30 feet away, I think.
Yes, but we can't both thunderwave from 30. You gotta be, like, up close for the thunderwave.
It's 60 feet. For a shatter, I think.
Yeah, but thunderwave,
Oh,
you have to be up close.
true.
I'm gonna
Alright,
start
we'll try
heading down
that.
to the 2nd floor.
I'm gonna follow.
We'll try our strat with the
We'll try,
fish mentioned.
we'll try, like, physically shaking it with magic one more time, and then after that we got to go try to pick some of these locks.
Yeah, you'll physically try shaking it with magic, and Kaz, you'll notice something strange about it. You realize now that the door is not just stone. You're pretty sure that it is a large chunk of some kind of ore, like an unworked ore.
Okay, we're done with the door for now, but tomorrow I'm going to have Identify ready, and I'm gonna learn the shit out of this door.
Maxwell refuses and gets really mad and starts, like, I guess screaming, and then this giant hand appears behind him and goes for the door.
Do some big B hand.
Yeah. This is kind of like out of nowhere. It just kind of happens.
Which one are you doing? Which hand?
Which is the one where I could like beat the shit out of it.
Clenching fist. The
Yeah,
fist
Clenching
just punches
fist,
it.
yeah.
It punches the crap out of the door with a loud clang. You might have done some damage to it. You're not
Can I
sure.
hit it again?
How often can you hand it? Can you fist it?
I mean, the hand is there for
A minute?
a minute.
Okay, yeah, you can just keep
I just
pounding
keep going to town on it for a solid minute.
Good luck.
Like,
Good-
you can feel the reverberations going from into where this door is, into the walls and the floors. Like, you can feel the reverberations of you clanging into it over and over again.
I'm looking at the doors and seeing if there's any of them on the second floor that are not magically locked.
On the second floor,
I have Eldritch Sight.
there were 4 locked doors, and then the one that you found that was burst open. The 5 of them were in a grouping, and there were also 3 empty rooms which had similar doors but were not locked.
Well, I will look at the 4 doors that are actually locked.
There's obviously an arcane lock on it, and you will also notice there is also an abjuration. Well, I guess there's 2 abjuration auras on it. I would say, because I don't think your arcane sight gives you the. I gotta get out my.
I can bring it up.
Yeah,
I have it on my sheet. Eldritch Sight.
I was looking up detect magic rather than arcane sight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is as detect magic.
Yeah.
Without extending the spell slot.
Yeah, you learn the School of Magic of any. Yeah, so you learn that it's got, I think, 2 abjuration, and what, because of your experiences with the arcane lock, you assume that is one of them.
Right. Okay, so they all have an arcane lock on them.
Yes, but they all also have a second aura on them. That is also
I'm gonna look-
abjuration. You have to remember,
I'm gonna
abjuration
also
is
look
defensive
into-
magic, so there's another kind of defensive magic on the door.
Gotcha. I'm also going to look into the room that the doors bursted open from. Is there any residual magic left in there?
Nope.
Okay.
Just the strange stains that are kind of in the room, and then the fact that the door looks like it obviously was burst from the inside.
Yeah,
All
since
right.
I'm actually like a natural magic detector.
So, which door do you want me to try and dispel? Also, Carrion,
One of the
please
3.
be ready to hit something if it comes out to attack us.
And I'll be ready to pick whatever door you dispel.
All right, well, you pick the door. I'm ready to just shoot off the dispel.
Well, I mean, I'm ready to pick the lock of whichever
No, I
door
mean-
you want.
Select the door.
I guess the one to the left of the, what is it, like 2 on either side of the one that's burst open?
Sure.
I guess the one directly to the left of the burst open door.
Okay.
Okay.
I will be casting Dispel Magic.
Can you link it in the chat? Because I'd like to see, choose one creature magical effect. Which magical effect do you want to target?
One creature, object, or magical effect. I can select just the door. And then for each spell,
Okay.
any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Otherwise, I have to make an ability check with my.
Okay. Uh-huh. Please give me an ability check, then.
You said they're on the second floor. For
Oh, frickin' balls. That's probably what Blaze was trying to message me about. The category's wrong. I forgot to switch it over on the game.
Boop, boop, boop.
I didn't say...
Yes, this is not Stardew Valley.
It's the
I
exact
didn't
same
notice
time.
that.
Yeah.
No, this is Stardew Valley. We're playing Stardew Valley D&D edition.
Yeah.
I mean, we
And-
kind of are.
MTG D&D edition.
13. It's probably not going to do it. That's not going to do it. There's no way that's going to do it.
No.
All right. I have tried. I think I got the lock at least.
I'll
Don't
try
There,
to.
it's now it's correct.
Okay, stand back. I'm gonna try to pick it then.
Are they still? Am I still punching the door?
Blaze messaged me a half an hour ago in Discord, and he thinks I can see him in Discord. I'm like, I can't check you in Discord. I have Discord up with the video.
Nice.
Message me in chat or text me.
I mean, Maxwell, it's up to you if you're still punching that door.
I want to. Okay. With my left hand, I cast Heroism, and with my right hand, I cast Haste. Both on me. I summon my magic hand one more time and just go at max speed against this. It's like, you guys, have you seen JoJo's? It's like the, that's what I'm doing.
Fucking JoJo.
Is this the door upstairs still?
Yeah.
This is the iron one, or the
Stone.
one we can't open.
It's stone.
Stone, yeah. I just go at it with all my might at Mach speed.
There's a thumping that people can feel just reverberating throughout the building from above. You know, this like thumping into the door.
You do it to a cool beat at least?
That depends. Am I allowed to have my mage hand play music for me or no?
It's way too much, man.
If so, then I do that, yes.
Well, no, you could punch in a rhythmic fashion.
Those of you downstairs will notice that in a couple of places there are cracks appearing in the ceiling.
Carrie, could you tell him to stop? I would, but I'm busy picking a lock.
Okay, you know, I'll go up there. Catherine goes upstairs and goes, Maxwell? Maxwell, hey?
I'm breathing with my non-existent lungs as much as I can. What is it?
Okay, you should probably stop. We're starting to crack the ceiling.
What do you mean, crack the ceiling?
I mean, like the ceiling, you know, the ceiling? The
I look
house.
up.
Yeah,
Is it actually cracked?
Not above you, below you. Like the fact is that the way the door seems to be built, you are, rather than cracking the door, you're beginning to crack the superstructure of the building.
You're starting to like fuck with the foundation a little bit.
My mage hand runs out. I'm out of spell slots. Okay. You convinced me.
All right, take 5.
You did seem to be doing something. It's just that the fact is, it looked like whatever wall it was built into was giving before the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll get the pickaxe and try just like breaking through it like a fucking fireman or something. Or acid. You could try a lot of acid. Both
Acid's
kinds.
Good. Okay, maybe not that other kind.
How's my lockpicking attempt?
Oh, your lockpicking attempt. I have to figure that out because the arcane lock is gone, but it was still a very nice lock. So I can see what a very nice lock was, because that made it
I probably missed it by
really
2.
difficult. But, lock.
I only rolled a 10.
You don't tell me. Screw you, book. 5e oh, roll 20 companion. Just keep getting anything? No. No, that's giving me the basic lock.
Yeah, base lock is 15.
Base lock is 15. Very good. Would that be 20 or 25? I don't know. I don't know what would be appropriate for the better. You know, Pathfinder gives me multiple different ones. 5th editions is like, there could be better ones, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? What is the
GM discretion.
Sure. You'll unlock it. This one at least.
Woo!
Okay. Click. It unlocks.
I'm going to be smart here. Because we're not sure. I am going to cast Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step back and let the Mage Hand open the door.
Okay.
Because there was a second spell on the
Mage
door.
Hand cannot open the door. More than 5 pounds.
Nah.
Fine. Unseen Servant.
How much can it weigh? Lift.
Much more than a Mage Hand.
It has a strength of 2. Strength of 2.
I go up and open the door.
Uh-huh. Alright, you open up the door.
Well, what is it? What can a strength of 2 do, though?
I haven't finished looking
I
it
think
up.
you should be able to open up a door.
A door that is meant to be sealed and hard to open.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, 30 pounds. A heavy metal door that looks like the one that was open obviously required a lot of force to open. I mean, a lot of force.
So that could have been because it was locked and something blew through it.
Yes. But it was a lot of force to still open it. Alright. On the inside of this chamber, this sealed door, the first thing you will notice is that the inside of the metal door has scratch marks all over it.
Also, Eldritch sighting inside here.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Any magic?
Nope.
Okay.
But I was describing what was in there, so if you're looking in there, you're seeing stuff first. Yeah, the inside of the door has scratches. And a lot of the scratches have, like, staining into the metal with them. In here, you will see the bones of some kind of vague humanoid creature. You have not seen... It does not seem familiar. It's tall. Like, this humanoid is lanky, more like an elf or a human, but it's probably like 9 foot tall. It has a weird shape to its skull. And it just kind of is lying there in kind of tattered clothing. And what's weirdly noticeable is it looks like one of its bones is metal.
Can I poke it with a stick?
Mm.
I just want to poke it with, well, my glaive. It is a big stick.
Sure. Clip, 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 clip. No response.
Okay, it's not going to eat us yet, so there's that at least.
Kaz, metal
Yeah.
arm dude in here.
There's a metal what?
Metal
Metal
arm
arm.
skeleton.
Okay, I want to see this.
It looks as though the 2 lower bones of the arm were replaced with some kind of metal.
Oh, this is cool as hell. Wait, like the bones themselves, like some Wolverine shit?
Uh,
Or is it like a cybernetic or prosthetic?
it
Or were
looks
the
like
actual,
it looks like
physical
it's actual metal. Like the bones were replaced with actual metal.
Ooh. I don't know what check to make, but I'm intrigued. Arcana?
Sure.
21.
No. You can see that, like, the hand is some kind of, like, probably prosthetic hand, too, then. But they, like, the bones are just metal bones, and then they seem to be attached to that kind of, like, prosthetic. The prosthetic is, again, odd, because it looks like a simple bone structure that's just basically kind of almost been reinforced, but you can tell it could have been some kind of full replacement. You're not sure, though, because it's more than just like the bones of a hand for the hand on the end.
I'm going to keep this. I don't know what it's for.
Does it look like that's what caused the scratch marks?
Could be.
I'm gonna physically just take. I'm gonna take the hand off.
The scratch marks seem combined in 2 different things. One set of scratches is probably from this. The other set of scratches is probably from fingernails, on the other hand, because of the blood stains.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Well, do you want to do the other door? Well, one of the other doors and
I
see what's in
suppose.
there?
Sure.
Hey, Tantus, could I make like a history check to figure out what this creature could have been?
Sure.
Nerd.
You say that as if you are also not a nerd. That's not great.
I will give you something, because you study history, and it is technically no more. There was a race that was probably similar shape to this, so it could be related to them, but it was a race that fought during the invasion. You've only heard some stories about them. They were apparently a created race for the battle by the Tolarian Academy, the Methrin. They all went extinct during the battle. But you, from their descriptions, this person is taller than them. There are some similarities, but vague similarities, you know? Just, you know, like, a little bit of, like... And the thing is, you're using bones. So it's sort of like the head shape, which is a little different than, like, a normal head shape that you'd have for things, is a little similar to how you thought the stories were about these creatures, but they were never this tall. And the arm thing is very unusual. Like, I got to say for you, Kaz, you've never seen artifice like this. This is alien to you.
I'm keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm considering cutting off my own goddamn hand and just sticking it on there to see what happens, but I think that would go bad, so I'm not gonna.
You can bring it to your secret society people.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to
Then-
do... Oh, sorry.
I will probably bring it to the secret society people. I should warn you. They might want to, like, come here. If they do, Maxwell and Claude, you might not want to be around. Because they like Phyrexian things. You are Phyrexian.
I can stay away.
Do you want to disenchant this other door?
Sure, I could give it a shot.
Also, I'm going to tell my unseen servant, since I summoned him, to just clean stuff on this floor for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's around for an hour, so might as well have him do stuff.
I'm gonna dispel magic onto the other door on the left side.
Okay.
Do you want me to make that same check?
Same check.
Nat 20.
Unnat 20.
Okay.
So unless it's a 10th level spell,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
it's not a 10th level spell, is it? This wouldn't be the first time I've come across bullshit.
No.
Oh, good.
You're fine.
Okay, I will try to pick the lock.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling crap.
That one you're not having much luck with.
Can I try?
Sure, go ahead. You'll manage to get the lock then. But before we figure out what's inside, we're going to take our first break here because we're a little behind our schedule. So if you need a drink, bathroom break, snack break, go ahead and do it, and we'll be back, and we'll find out what's behind horrible door number 2.
A brand new car!
A brand new car!
Driven by death.
Horrible amounts of death! Alright, we'll be back soon.
But Grease 2 has the song Reproduction.
And Night of the Lepus has giant rabbits. Hi, everybody, we're back.
Hi.
In
So,
bug form.
when we last left off, if you've missed what's been going on and you're joining us just now, they've been exploring their house. They've done such a nice things as trying to break into the strange, mysterious sealed door upstairs, and it's not working. Didn't work very well
For
at all.
once, violence wasn't the answer.
No, Violence could have been the answer, but it would have caused structural damage to the house for it to work.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Mending on the cracks in the ceiling.
Sure. Then they went down to the second floor, in which they opened the first room and found a mysterious skeleton in it of some kind of being with a weird arm.
I took it.
Which Catherine took. And you just unlocked what was behind sealed door number 2.
It's the poop room.
I can decide way for a
Yeah, that's a
second.
good question. Why are there no bathrooms on the first floor?
There probably are. I just don't have them on the map.
I see.
It's like
I was gonna
it's like
say.
Star Trek. There's totally toilets. They just don't put them on the blueprints.
I just forgot to put them on the blueprints. Honestly,
I was gonna say either that or the unknown building on the grounds is just a shit house. It's literally a brick shit house.
It's a giant brick shit house.
Giant brick shit house.
Should be next. Is it next to the garden? Because that would make sense.
No, it would not.
We could use
Don't want that.
You can
It's
use that as
really bad fertilizer. It just removes all the nitrates from the ground soil. Don't ask how I know that.
Who knows? Maybe other races it fertilizes the soil better.
all right. In this room, it looks as though this room has been put on a bunch of furnishing is in this room. Unlike the last room, which was just a sealed chamber, this one has what looks to be a carving table. It's the first thing that you see. Kind of in the back of the area are a bunch of, like, dark jars.
Eldritch side?
There is a magic to them. Give me a second here to figure out what kind of spell it is. The jars themselves, the way that they're made, it looks as though there's like a covering over the top of them, so you could perhaps look inside them if you wanted to.
The carving table isn't magical, is it?
No. But
Carrion, I'm going to need your help moving the carving table. It's mine now. I'm calling dibs on it.
there's
Thank you.
necromancy on each of the jars.
Oh no.
There's necromancy on those jars.
Okay, you can
Hey.
have them.
Hey, Kaz, how much do you want? How much to drink it?
Is Radiant around?
What?
Radiant
Radiant
found
me?
weird liquids.
Hey, Brady, you think I'll be okay if I drink one of these jars?
We
Order
found
me.
some jars with necromantic spell on them. Can you take a look at them?
And tell me if it's safe to drink.
Safe to drink?
Yeah.
Probably not.
How many jars are there?
There's probably about 24 of them, kind of arranged, of various different sizes. The smallest one of them seems to be about the size of a milk jug. The largest one is the size that probably a squished up person could fit in, honestly speaking.
Okay, well, there's definitely enough for at least Carrion and me to both drink one.
I don't recommend that.
But what? I understand it's a bad
Science.
idea, but for science, for the purpose of experimentation, I want to know what would happen. Will it kill me? And if not, will it make me better? And if not, someone get me to a hospital.
I don't think this town has one.
Just raise me from the dead. I don't give a shit.
Well, I can't. I don't have the stuff for that yet.
I don't
We
know
have
how to
enough
do
money.
that.
Just pay someone else to do it.
I need to find diamonds. Not important. Radiant, the jars, are they safe for consumption?
Why don't you look inside them first before trying to drink them?
What's the fun in that?
No. Radiant has a point. They might have solids and you can't drink those. Then we would be eating them.
Then we eat them. I don't see a problem.
Okay, everyone stand back. I'm gonna try opening one of them.
Like, as I said, like, there's, like, a covering over top of each of them that can be removed to see what's inside.
I will go for one of the milk jugs.
I'm going to close my nostril holes.
So you kind of, like, remove the covering, because the covering's on the side of them. So it's, like, not on the top. So it's like you can remove, like, a covering on the side to look into the jar. Like, the first milk jug one, as you look at it, it's some kind of organ. But something unusual about it. It's part flesh and part metal.
So, is it Kazran who built this home? Is future Kazran the architect of this home? Okay.
It's not an airship.
The thing is, like, it's a seamless transition. Like, there is no difference between it. It's not a prosthetic. It's as if it was both of them at the same time.
Okay, so it's an organ. What kind of organ is it?
You're pretty sure it's some kind of very large heart.
Big heart.
Like,
So,
the
edible.
size of your head heart.
So, edible.
It is not edible, unfortunately. As it is only part flesh. Only part of it is flesh.
Well, why can't I eat the flesh parts?
Because it's not like a delineated line. It's like a perfect transition from flesh to metal.
They're intermixed with each other. Like, you
Yeah,
can
they're,
see
like,
it
all
in
over.
various places. Like, it's almost as if, like, it was created with both of them together.
Throw the whole
I
thing
would-
on a barbecue, pick out the flesh parts.
I would like to sniff it.
So you kind of, like, open it up.
Yes.
It's in some kind of very powerful preservative.
Okay, it's in formalin or something. You can't drink this.
And why not?
It will kill you.
What a hell of a way to go.
It would be. Trust me, I was tempted as soon as I smelled it. But I don't think it's a good idea. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no on the ingestion of this. However, it does warrant further investigation. I will be bringing this as well to the What secret society am I a part of again?
Give me a second here. I have to look up the actual name of the society because I don't remember. I think it's the Order of Mishra. Society of Mishra. If you want to look at the rest of the stuff, you can see that, like, the rest of the jars. As you kind of look at them, you can figure out what this was. It was some kind of boar that was half metal, half organic.
Ooh. A mech boar. Dig it. Borg.
What I'm hearing is that it's totally not a cannibalistic thing to eat the heart.
No,
Again.
it's a
Can't
giant,
eat the
like,
heart.
preserved pig heart in formaldehyde, and also preserved probably with some kind of necromantic magic.
Throw it on a barbecue, pick out the flesh parts. I don't see a problem.
We can't eat this one.
That's not going to get rid of the preservatives.
Soak it in salt water. I don't know.
No, that's not how that. Carrion. There, look at me. Carrion. We can't eat it.
Huh?
We can't eat this. No eating of it.
If you're
I-
hungry,
Give no promises. I'm not actually hungry. I just, for some reason, I thought it would be really funny to eat it.
I wouldn't suggest it.
too.
It's probably not healthy at all. We're not sure how old it is, what they've preserved in it,
a picture of that.
and what kind of magic's on it.
Radiant, I'll remind you, I do a lot of drugs. I don't care about healthy.
There's a difference between the stuff that you take, which is just merely mind-altering, and those that are, let's say, deadly. Don't you me.
You-
You get out of that room and go stand over here in the hall.
Oh, you're in trouble.
You're the fucking boss of me.
Punished by an angel.
At this point in time, someone's got to be.
I'm not actually eating it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll label this the Kaz room.
Room of a lot of stinky dead parts
From a boar.
from a boar.
I'm going to be using this carving table for wood carving, not butchery.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's more of a butcher table, but you could probably use it for that too.
I mean, it's like a work table, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, we can't do the other two today because you don't have any more dispels. I mean, we can try them, but the arcane lock will make it very difficult.
Also, whatever that other spell is makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to try to pick it.
Let's work on the other ones that don't have spells on them.
I'm also very interested in the Hedge Maze and the house in the middle of the Hedge Maze.
Well, we could always split up. I could work on the rest of the doors if you want to go check something else out.
Sure. Works for me.
I just asked you take someone with you, just in case something bad.
Carrion, you want to go figure out the Hedge Maze?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
She can tell you the path because she can fly over it.
There's also that. But that's not as fun, so we're gonna do it the boring or the less boring way first.
Besides, I could just climb over it, like use my turrets to climb over if I wanted to, but it's the challenge of it.
Mm-hmm. The
What-
good part is if we get lost, I can fly us out.
Besides, it's probably overgrown. We're gonna be like cutting our way through it a lot. It'll be very exciting.
Exactly.
You'll be making new maze paths.
I've got the sickle, and I'm ready to use it.
I have a glaive. That works probably. I
It
think I have a
won't
stone
not.
for something.
So yeah, that's how we're splitting up.
okay.
Like Scooby
I'll
Doo.
go to the first floor. Well, first basement.
Okay, you're going to the first basement?
I will drag
Maxwell with you?
Maxwell with me. Yes, my
Okay.
brain died.
Okay. As you call in the basement, there was a storage room, a wine cellar, a bar, an area that looks to be for some kind of magical training, and then the 6 closed doors that were down here.
I'm gonna go to the 6 closed doors,
Okay.
and I will check to see if there's magic on any of them.
They all have the same kind of magic to them. Mm-hmm. Well, this guy wanted to seal things up. He sealed them up.
You can still try with the arcane lock. It just
You
makes it
can.
harder.
It just
right?
makes it much more difficult, depending on the door. Some of them you might be able to get with a good enough roll. I'm not going to deny
Oh.
that.
I will try 1 through 6 in that order.
Okay. No, no. Okay. No. 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 You will manage to get door number 3 open.
With a nat 20.
With a nat 20. Mm-hmm. So the third door, as you get it open, the room in here is best described as a storage room for very weird objects.
Oh, now you're on board.
There is some objects that look maybe akin to torture equipment. Others that look to maybe like be part of things like that dissection table you saw. there are strange glass, ceiling chambers, something like glass tubes that might hold stuff, jars similar to the ones that you saw the boar pieces in, all kinds of things in here. It seems for, you don't know what kind of experiments, but obviously these are all tools for experiments that were sealed and stored away.
Anything magical?
A lot.
I'm taking more necromancy.
Some necromancy, some other various types of magic. It seems like it depends on the kind of things. Like, it seems like necromancy is on things like the preservative jars, there's abjuration on some of them, probably transmutation on some things, evocation on a few things. All of them seem to be enchanted in certain ways that enhance the tools.
Okay. Well, I'll move down to the 3rd floor, but we can let them go next.
Yes. Kaz, Carrie, how are you getting to the building? You can either fly there or try to cut your way through the maze.
Oh, we're gonna cut our way through the maze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone give me either survival or investigation check to get through that.
Oh, I'm so much better at investigation than survival. So much better.
Mm-hmm.
We both have a high investigation. Yours is higher, but still.
26.
Yeah.
I'm rolling so well today.
You'll successfully find your way through the maze. You'll kind of navigate it towards the center where you know where the house is. You'll notice something about this maze. There are more routes, and you feel like there's more, like, large areas in the maze, other than just the house. It's just the house was the most noticeable of the overgrowth. Because it was, like, in the center.
We're gonna explore the fuck out of this maze one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So getting to the house, it looks like it looks to be like a small overgrown garden that's kind of sprouted. There's a couple of trees which have kind of grown up around the area, around the building, like just wild areas where there probably was once like beds of garden kind of thing, a kind of nice path that's been since kind of wrecked, leading to like what looks like a quaint little cottage in the middle of this.
Would you like to open the door or kick it down if it's locked?
I'm just gonna kick it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna kick the door in.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I should be slightly better at those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Athletics. You can roll athletics, technically.
Well, that's better.
What would you get for a bonus to athletics if you add that on there? What's the bonus?
So that would be an unnatural 20 because I have a +9 to my athletics.
Okay, so it'll be slightly better. Okay, you will thunk into it, and you'll feel like there's definitely resistance of some kind of locking mechanism to the door, or the door will kind of crack and creak a little bit. So it's definitely heavily damaged now. And then you hear, "Who's there?"
Oh shit. There's someone in there. Oh fuck. Hi.
The question is, who the fuck is in there? We bought this house.
Yes. That is.
You're
Sorry for-
my new landowners, aren't you? Welcome, please. You'll hear this unlocking noise. Come in, come in.
Well, this doesn't seem like a trap at all.
No, not at all. Sorry about the door.
I'm not.
She's not. Go
All right.
in.
All right.
Yeah, we go in.
You'll be greeted first by what look to be like dozens of dead rabbits, squirrels, and other small animals kind of hanging from the ceiling. Still dripping blood in a few of them. It looks like they've been kind of gutted and left open. There are also all kinds of, like, what looks to be herbs and stuff lying around. It's been so long since anyone's visited. I thought no one would come back and see me.
Hi, what's your name?
I am Esmeralda.
Hey, are you a witch?
In a way, yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay, better. Can I do like... Is this person human?
Looks kind of like it, but it looks like a shriveled old crone, you know, like very sunken in, kind of like black robes, kind of like very little hair left, you know, kind of quintessential like old witch crone kind of looking.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of is sitting like in a rocking chair next to like a stewing cauldron. There was no smoke coming from the fireplace either.
So, as was stated, we do now own this land, yes. Didn't know anyone else was living on it. They didn't mention that.
Oh god. I inhaled spice.
So... Can I, like, make an Arcana check to make sure there's, like, a... Not, you know, like a hag?
Sure.
So, hey, what do you do here? Why are... Like, yeah, in general.
I
don't know shit fuck about this person. I don't
In
know.
the old days, the old master called me here. He needed my services to help him. Perhaps you too would take my services.
Kind of depends on what the services are.
For one, I can provide you with my concoctions, gifts from the nature itself, and also information. Though information comes at a price every time it is asked for.
Okay, by price do you mean like money or like a hand?
Or, like, a soul.
Blood.
A what?
I have a spare hand now.
The old master interpreted that in his own way. But I only will tell you, I only need blood to share the information that I can reveal. Secrets and wonders of the world.
Does it matter what type of blood?
Yeah, does it have to be like our blood?
Does it have to be, like, humanoid? Or can it be, like, animals? Seem to like bleeding animals.
I mean, we were thinking of getting some goats.
I will
Yeah,
not
we can
give
give you
you a
something.
true answer. That is up for you to determine. But you should know,
Okay, but
the quality of your answer results in the quality of the answer that you receive.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't mind giving a little blood.
Well, I don't know how high quality any of our blood is.
Speak for yourself, motherfucker. Mine is of the highest quality.
Oh no, you do a lot of drugs. It's probably tainted.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse you. I'm a fucking demon.
Doesn't mean you can't be tainted.
Literally means that I am tainted in a bad way, but probably good for her. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
got,
she
like,
worked with
magic
blood
blood.
for. Oh, by the way, Tantus, I don't know if you saw, I got a 20 on my Arcana check.
Yes, you are not sure what she doesn't. There's something odd and not human about her, but she's not like a hag or something like that. There's just something unusual about her.
I can live with not a hag. So why did no one else know you were here except for your previous... Also, who the fuck was your previous master? You said something about a master?
We're gonna have to give you blood to
Owner
get
of
an
the
answer, aren't we?
house. That is all I can give you.
Yeah, that's one.
Hey, Cass, how bad of an idea do you think it would be to
Are
give her
you
blood
the
money?
spawn of Grizzlebrand?
Me?
Who?
You.
You're saying you. I don't know which one you're talking to. There are two of us.
You, Carrion.
Oh, me, the demon?
Not the goblin. The Bogart can be quiet.
What?
Shiv.
Just the offended shit. I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm high.
Your originator. Which archdemon spawned you? Grizzlebrand?
No.
Krakazetheth?
What?
No. I can see. You are Belzenlock. Yes.
Eh. Got it in 3. You know, that's not as good as most people. Most people get it right off the bat. Not quite sure why.
I didn't know 3 archdemons. I only knew the one. Anyway.
That's probably why most people get it in 1.
Well,
So most...
Cathoped would have never screwed a mortal. So, I didn't think that would be the one that would be in charge of you.
Nobody's in charge of me. Least of all myself.
So they say.
You're really good at the creepy act. Well, it's not really an act. You're really good at the creepy thing, you know?
I'm good at many things. Many, many things that I could always share for those that are friendly.
You realize that can be a really funny insinuation, right?
I don't know what you mean by... You're not really my type. So I'm not sure what you mean by friendly.
Please, Bogart, I would not want to indulge myself with you. The auntie would not be very happy with me, would she?
The what? Did you say auntie?
You are
So
from
why do
the
you keep calling me
Warrens,
Bogart?
are you not?
The what?
The Warrens.
Say that again. Sorry, my connection.
Warrens.
Warrens?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not sure entirely what you by that.
You roll a history check.
Okay, I will roll a history check.
You can roll
And I
this
will.
specifically because of you. Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was rolling so good.
That's the reason why.
Nope. Okay.
I crit failed twice in a row. Fuck.
Why are you being so mean to Kaz?
I have done nothing wrong. I apologize for the door. I've been trying to be polite.
And I didn't.
So why do you keep calling me Bogart?
It's what you are you not?
Goblin
Bogart?
from
Bogart,
Shiv.
break my chains, Bogart. Break my chains and free me from this place. Or make the deal. I'm tired of this talk.
As she kind of like gonna get up, and you'll see that she's got actually like, now you can notice that on her arms and legs are like heavy chains that seem to be attached to somewhere deep within the building.
He brought me here and cursed me with ever death. All for my information. But the blood he gave me, well, made up for my pain and suffering. I've waited here for so long for a new friend or master. Are you friend? Are you master? What will you do with me? Keep me sealed here like the others? Deal for the information? Accept the potions as payment? Fealty to the master of the household? Will you free me? Set me loose? A creature that you do not know who has been trifled with.
I don't
hold on.
personally.
Others?
I don't feel comfortable making that decision for the group.
Oh yeah, we're not making that decision right this fucking second. But others?
Yeah, you did say others. Chained with the others. Do you mean the rooms in the house that are locked?
From whence we came, I do not know. But the former master was a collector, a curser.
Okay, well, he's dead.
Yeah, sounds like a piece of shit.
I think he's dead.
They did find, like, eyeballs and a tongue. Right? That's what you said? Yeah.
Ah.
Are you laughing because he could never die? Are you laughing because he's dead?
Here's the thing, we do know someone who has a prosthetic tongue and no eyes, so it's not impossible for something similar to have happened to this individual.
Oh my god, what if it was Maxwell?
What if it was Max? What if Maxwell's the owner of this house? I mean, he's old enough.
I think he's older.
He's too old.
Yeah, I think he's too old for that.
I don't think it's Maxwell.
No, I don't think it was Maxwell, but it would have been funny. Would have been a great twist.
That would have been wild.
Hey, creepy witch lady, have you ever met a tall skeleton?
Her name's Esmeralda.
Thank you, Bogart. And your name is what?
Okay, I have to be honest. If I tell you my name, will it go bad for me?
Not usually.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
I'm bad at insight.
Mm-hmm.
What, you worried power of the Fae?
She sounds honest when she said not usually.
Okay, good, great.
Just use a fake name, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a fake. Better safe than sorry. I'll tell you what, you can, call me Slarvad.
Slarvad. A funny name to give yourself. But trust is earned through blood and ritual. So we will wait for trust. Seems as though my imprisonment continues for a bit at least, while you consult your others and make a decision.
Hey, Esmeralda. So how does this whole question thing work? I understand the whole need for blood, but, like, can we ask you any question? Like, how to open the big stone door in the house? Do you know the
No.
answer to that one?
Ah, I see what you're asking. You want to know
Tried
what
asking
it
whether or
is.
not you're omnipotent.
Omnipotent. No. No, I am not, or I would not be here, would I?
Oh, that's true. No one could be dumb and omnipotent. Well, I
Are
take that
you
back.
omniscient?
I can see to eternity. And what I see there, I can let others know. There are those that can manipulate eternity, and they can use my knowledge to their advantage. My vision has become clouded as of late, but it still is there. The stone door, an ancient relic, a powerful relic, left over, a gift from an ancient god and a powerful seer, walker of time. A gate that is many gates, a door that is many doors, but at the same time also is dangerous.
I think we should stop fucking with the stone.
Yeah. even though I'm insanely curious, and I know you are.
I'm very curious, but I think we should stop fucking with it until we can, like, get an answer that isn't a weird riddle.
He asked me where to find things, where to see things. He asked me many things, the right questions. But he knew the right questions. You do not know the right questions. Hence why you may give blood, but you may get nothing in return. You could not.
So blood is required. You won't tell us whether or not you know the answer until after we get the blood, and if you don't know the answer, we're shit out of luck.
And it also depends on the kind of blood you give. Is it the right kind, the wrong kind? You'll never know. It's the way that deals go with my kind.
And
A
deals.
trick,
I hate
a
deals.
trap, a deception, a truth, a history. You never know what you're going to get until you ask, until you make the deal.
Okay. For the sake of argument, let's say, theoretically, we let you go. Theoretically. Would you just, like, kill us immediately?
You are not my captor, my original enslaver.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Ish.
Hopefully.
But your freedom may not be my true freedom. Being free from these chains means nothing if I'm not free from this place.
I mean,
My
they have...
home is so far away. I can see it, beyond eternity. But where it is and how to get there, my captor knew. My master knew. He would not return me, though. He enjoyed our bargains. And the blood he gave, oh, so wonderful. He knew all the right answers, just like he knew all the right questions. Well, perhaps we should end for today. It seems that you are not ready to make a decision with me. And I am here, waiting. But perhaps I can give you a gift before you go. Something because you are the new masters of the house. One of my concoctions.
I would have been fine with just, like, a rat.
She's gonna kind of reach over to a shelf where there's all these like little like jars, and kind of pull one down, and kind of put it down on like this like a table near her by next to her, kind of as if she's giving it towards you.
Here, take it. A gift of nature.
I pick it up and if it's stopped, I unstop it and sniff it.
It's pungent, whatever it is. You just can't describe. It's like a lot of natureiness. It's just like a very pungent aroma.
Down the hatch, dearie.
Well, do we have to drink it now?
Fuck it, I drink it.
No, god damn it. I don't have Revivify stocked.
I have very little impulse control.
Can I try to stop her from drinking this?
Probably not.
Ah, fuck.
She is much taller than you.
I'm much taller and much stronger than
Yes.
you.
Yeah, but luck is luck.
I mean, you could try to hold her back. That
I
would
will.
be like athletics versus athletics.
This is going to go quite poorly for
I
me.
kind of feel like in this case. Oh god! All right then.
Normally that would have been good. Normally I would have rolled a great
However, I did crit.
fucking crit.
You'll leap up on her arm and try to stop her, but she's just gonna chug it back. And we'll pause here for a second break as we don't know what happens.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
God.
Uh-huh.
Oh, why did we let you two go together?
That's true. That's all. That's your fault.
Yeah, that's on
You
you.
did make the decision to send bring Maxwell with you and send the two of them together.
You said
That
the
was your
two
fault.
fucking nerds who love to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
We should have sent Radiant with you.
You should
Yeah,
have.
Radiant's like 80% of my impulse control.
You absolutely should have sent Radiant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She went
I
just back
didn't
to what
think
she was
about it.
doing. She's been hanging out downstairs and checking out and checking out things. In the downstairs. First floor.
It's not the first time I've
Drank mysterious liquids that you don't know what they actually do.
I was trying to think of a way to incorporate the fact that I took some drugs that turned me into a better demon
Yeah.
that one time.
Mhm.
It's not the first time you
substances-
consume substances that you
Yes.
had no idea what they do.
Regardless, though, snack, drink, bathroom break. Go ahead and take it. We'll be back in a minute. And we were back for the last half hour. So,
Everybody checks that data. So.
Harry,
Are you gonna? Okay, so you are
before
covering the potion. You're not
I'm
covering-
gonna do the potion stuff because I want to resolve that before I switch to the other two going down to the third floor, and I will very soon. Carrie, this entire blackness washes over you for a second, as you're just hit with something that for a second you just go kind of completely blind. You kind of stumble outside the house for a couple minutes, kind of blinking, and then you hear this. Are you okay, ma'am?
Not again.
What the fuck?
As a butterfly comes down and lands on your shoulder, and you hear this tiny voice from it being like, "You seem like you're in trouble."
You seem like you're a butterfly.
That I am. Goodbye.
Why are you talking to me?
Does her puppy talk to her at all?
He's back in the house.
Oh, Fizz!
She doesn't seem right at all. Says the tree.
Oh, I'm tripping balls, man. Oh, I'm so high right
Are
now.
we in the labyrinth
Oh my
now?
God.
I mean, we're kind of in a labyrinth right now. We're in the Hedge Maze.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kaz anywhere?
Yeah. What do I see?
Nothing. She's just she's looking at things and speaking to them.
At least she can go invisible.
Esmeralda, what the fuck is going on?
Oh! That was an interesting one. She's speaking with nature itself.
Is she actually speaking with nature, or is it hallucination?
I think it would constitute a little of both.
Okay, can I have one?
Perhaps next time we meet.
Bogart.
All right, fine. I'm holding you to that.
Man, I'm just gonna go around talking to everything I fucking can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to guide you back to the house, so you don't get
She's
lost.
too busy chatting with some wildflowers.
Hello?
Does it hurt when I pluck you?
Oh, not really. But, you know that's when you can feel the life draining out of you slowly but surely. It's just not sensual like we are.
You're fucking weird, I love it.
Esmeralda, is this permanent?
It'll end at some point.
We're talking hours or years here.
All our lives will end at some point.
Don't worry. She'll be back to normal. Perhaps in a few days.
Few days. Few days. Okay, Cadian, hey, Cadian, let's go back to the house. And there's a greenhouse there that you can just sit in for a while, huh?
But I'm talking to the trees right now.
Hey,
There might be weeds you
Hey.
can talk.
you there? You there, lady.
Yeah.
See that
What?
butterfly?
Yeah.
Bring it to me.
No.
Come
Are you
on.
gonna eat it?
Come on. It's a frog. Come on.
No,
You know you want.
I'm not. No, this butterfly is my new best friend. You can fuck off, Mr. Frog.
Well, then what am I?
You can be my best friend too.
You're her old best friend.
I've got
There's
three
now a
best
butterfly
friends.
on top of Carrie's head.
I've got the butterfly, I've got Kaz, and I've got Wintress. I guess Radiant can count as a best friend, sort of. She's
What
kind of
about
like
your
the mom.
dog?
Orpheus is my best friend. The horse is my best friend. I should go talk to the horse.
Okay.
I don't think it works like that, but I'm gonna try.
Talk
I'm
to
going
the
to help
bird.
you get out of the maze so you don't get lost.
What if I talk to the maze and have it help us
She'll
out?
be talking to the maze a lot along the way.
No, talk to the bird that's in the bag and find out if it's alive or dead.
I steal the bag from Kaz, open the bag. Hey, bird, are you alive in there?
Oh, greetings. Of course I am. I've always been alive. Now, would you be so dear as to get me out of here? For some reason,
Fuck yeah.
you decided that I should be in here for large periods of time.
We were underwater. I didn't want you to drown. I can't understand this actually.
You can't. I'm gonna grab the bird out of the bag and just place him on my shoulder.
Most
What kind of
excellent.
bird is it?
It's a small songbird.
Most excellent. Now, if you recall, my mistress sent me on a mission to accompany you and watch you over these trying times. I have unfortunately been unable to continue my mission because you've kept me in a bag for months.
I apologize. I think we forgot you were there.
I understand that if you forget about something, you forget whether it exists or it does not. But you must remember me. It's quite important.
Well, now that we're not underwater, you can just stay out and hang with me. You want to hang with me?
That would be most excellent.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah,
Kaz, I found the bird. He's pretty chill. Also, he was supposed to be watching us. I don't know if you remember that.
A little. I went back and watched the episode not too long ago, so I remember.
The fuck's an episode?
Don't worry about it.
What you're having right now.
I want to go talk to my lizard puppy. Let's go talk to Opus.
We'll save that for next time, now that you got the bird. In the meantime, there's a Claude and a Maxwell down in the basement.
The sub basement.
Well, there was an alchemy lab, the creepy conjuration circle, and 3 locked doors.
Which are also all
Oh, they are
magically locked.
certainly magically locked.
Hey, buddy. Can
Hey.
you do anything to make me better at lockpicking? Like
I
inspire
can
confidence?
make you try it faster.
Like inspire confidence?
Actually, hold on. I can bardic inspiration you. Would that work?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
give it extra dice.
Actually, I think it's a D10 now.
Ooh.
That's true. It is a D10 now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're inspired.
Swing!
Mm.
Okay, well, let's see what I do.
Okay.
Hoo!
Okay.
I will try it on the third one.
Okay.
So it'd be extra D10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ew. These doors are sealed with incredibly intricate locks that are also magically restored, as these seem to be the most intricate doors in the entire household.
Well, crap. Can we go back to the second floor? Can we try some of those?
You could.
Or third, I'm sorry, first basement floor, I meant.
Yes, the first place more. There's some, like, these doors, when you're playing with them, you feel like you get an idea a little bit of the, like, system of the locks, but there's just the magic itself blocks you, it seems.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
probably
was
going
gonna
to
say
need
we should
Cat
have
help with this one.
I was gonna say we should abort that mission on those blocks in the basement based
Yes.
on new information I got from a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I don't know that yet.
It's true.
Mm. She's technically not a witch-ish, maybe?
A witchish?
Witch-ish.
A wish?
sort of wish. All right, so you want to go try to like get some bardic inspiration back on the other floor?
Yeah. And then I'll go back to the second floor and try them because I didn't try those ones at all, the other two at all.
I'll say because you haven't tried them, those are probably easiest. I'm gonna say like I would use kind of like I don't want you just making checks over and over again. You know, like usually you want like either like some time to think about it or something, or like.
Okay, I'll just go back to the second and try the two I haven't.
Okay.
Tried.
Do you want to get a bardic inspiration for one of these?
If he is willing. Max? Are you
Did you
willing?
say Max or Mads?
Max.
Oh,
Are
I
you
thought it was
willing?
Bardic Inspirationing you.
That's what I was saying. Are you going to do that again for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what I can get with these two doors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll bardic the first one.
Okay.
Let's see.
You will get into one of the doors. So inside seems to be like a couple of desks with all kinds of like what looks to be a couple of bits of paper on them. That's kind of like if you look at them, they're kind of faded and almost impossible to read. Maybe if you had some time, it's just like the ink has kind of like faded away. Again, like kind of open up. Like there is like with the broken windows and stuff, there's a level of moisture in a lot of stuff in certain rooms and stuff.
Right.
Like, and this one seems to be particularly have been affected by it. There's also you know those like tubes you saw? There's a large glass tube in here that has something floating in it. It's some kind of weird jellyfish-ish creature. You've never seen anything like it before.
Eldritch Sight?
There's a magic on the container.
Okay. I'll make note of that. I'm going to grab the papers. And I'm actually going to take them down to the kitchen. I'm hoping with some of the supplies we got, there's some salt. And maybe, like, put some salt on the papers to help them dry out a little bit.
Okay.
Please don't release an Eldrazi onto this world.
I'm not trying to open that container. I'm making a note that it's there, and I will let you guys know about it. Oh, actually, can I guess, do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Let's see.
You have no
No
fucking
idea.
This thing is different than anything you have ever seen. And the fact is, like, just being near it and with your like your sight, there's just something unnatural about that thing.
Yeah, I'll let the guys know when they get back.
It is in there and sealed away.
Exactly.
Bad.
I think we found the anti-Nim's house.
You found the anti-Nim's house.
That's what this is.
Mm-hmm. So eventually everybody else will come in. Carrie is speaking, has a bird on one shoulder and a butterfly on her head as she's being brought inside. Yes,
Radiant.
Yes.
Help.
All right.
Where's my lizard puppy?
So,
You'll just, Carrie, you'll hear this voice. Oh God, not again. What is she going on about this time?
Opus?
What did she do now?
okay, so quick recap. That house in the middle of the hedge maze, it's occupied. There's a weird old crone lady living in there named Esmeralda. I don't think she's from around here.
Curse of Strahd.
And she is chained up to the house that she lives in. And she apparently has like a deal set up with the person who used to own this property, who I'm thinking is either exploded or dead or like walking around somewhere. I don't know. It might be Maxwell, but I don't think so. So
Max, is this your house?
Maxwell,
Yes, sorry.
is this your house? Like, did you own this house?
DM, is it? I don't think it is.
No, as far as you
No.
know,
Okay.
no. But
Can't say that it is.
Okay, good. Because it's a really fucked up deal that this old crone lady had with the owner of this house.
Are you saying because they found a tongue and eyes and he doesn't have them, you thought it was him?
No, I didn't think so. Carrion did.
That was me.
So
again, you'll hear this
apparently-
voice will be like, "Oh, what the frick is she talking about this time? Oh my god."
What is
So-
happening?
The deal was she would provide answers to questions because she can see into eternity, apparently. And in return, she got blood. The quality of the blood would determine the quality of the answers.
Is she a
Also, she's in,
vampire?
no, I don't know. She's in constant pain. She gave us a potion.
And I drank it.
Carrion drank. I did try to stop her.
Not very hard.
She drank it. Why
Of
wouldn't you drink something from a weird old crone?
Look, all honesty, all cards on the table. I was trying to stop her so I could drink it. And now she can talk to plants and animals, and don't worry, she'll be fine at
You don't
some
think-
point in the next few days.
You don't think we should have an intervention about her drug addiction?
Can we have
Because this seems to be having a pretty bad impact on her.
Please, can we have intervention about her drug addiction? I would like this very much.
Okay,
A little
here's
bit-
the
a
thing,
little
it
bit
wasn't
was
drugs.
fine.
It wasn't drugs, it was a potion from a weird witch.
That's
Can we
worse.
have a group vote that Carrie and Kaz are not allowed to go off by themselves anymore?
What?
No!
No,
Hey, fuck you.
look, we have a lot of fun, and it has only gone bad this one time.
Oh no, it went bad one time with the drugs, the other time with the drugs.
No,
I think the implication is, Kaz, that
the
not
other
that,
time with the
not
drugs.
that you couldn't be a voice of reason for Carrie, it's that you physically are unable to stop her if she decides to do something.
You kind of are. You're small.
fuck you. But sure, that's a
Fuck you,
fair
I can
point.
talk to birds right now.
Also, the bird is
ever,
alive.
It's ever so wonderful, mistress. You know, I've been dying to speak with one of you.
Is it actually alive, or is it like a dead bird on her shoulder?
No, it's a bird. It's moving around.
Okay.
It's making like these
I think it'd be
song.
funnier if it was
It's
just a
making these
dead bird.
song noises. It's staring at
So that everyone
The
can
longest
remember, the
time
bird's
I've
name
been...
is Saria, according to the episode.
Well,
The episode she's having.
I was originally hoping to continue to develop and help you develop your abilities, all of you. But it seems to be no avail that I've been unable to be with you, and you've been doing them on your own. That's fine. The majesty of innovation. Don't worry. I'm here now to help you, guide you even further to the depths of the innovations and your minds and bodies as they
See,
understand
It-
Thanks,
the wonders
Mr.
of
Bird.
glowstone.
it keeps talking, and I want to know what it's saying, so I also would like a potion. I understand now your point of why we shouldn't go off together alone.
Listen, he has a great voice. I want to let you know that. I love his voice. I also love this butterfly. Hey, Miss Butterfly.
I'm
hey.
Mr.
Mr. Butterfly. What's your name?
I don't really have one. We don't really have names.
Would you like one?
Oh, that'd be fine.
Martin. Your name is Martin.
Oh, and I'm Martin. Ever so wonderful.
This is
Martin.
the shit I've been dealing with.
I want to talk to everything.
Okay, why don't you go talk to the horse?
Yes.
Of course.
I'm gonna go talk to. Where is my lizard puppy, by the way? Does anyone know where office is?
I have no idea. I think it might be hiding.
Hi.
Is he in your room?
I don't think he is. I think I left him with Wintress. Where's Wintress?
Mistress is passed out upstairs.
She's passed out in the refrigerator.
It's not in the refrigerator. She's just passed out on the floor of her room.
I believe they're curled up together.
Oh, Kaz?
Hi.
We did get one of the doors upstairs open.
Oh, that reminds me. We gotta leave those locked.
There's a weird jellyfish thing in a tube.
Okay. All right. Before I forget anything else, Maxwell.
You have my attention.
I have a ring for you that should help with that weird problem you are having of a man talking in your head.
You can fix that problem?
Yes.
Please do. I would like that very much.
Could hand him a ring. It's a silver ring, and it looks like there's a brain on it.
Not a fan of this insignia on it.
Oh, that's fine. You can make it invisible.
But I'll still know it's there.
Yeah, do you want to have a weird person talking in your head or not?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I can't refuse.
Maybe I should go with her. I really should. She's gonna
Yes,
do something
please.
stupid.
If you also
No, you don't hear. You don't hear this.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I thought that was Radiant.
Oh, it is, but only
Oh.
one person's hearing.
It's Radiant?
I really should
Matt's
go with
just
her.
hearing Radiant's thoughts.
I mean, she's gonna do something stupid again.
Hey, Radiant, that's mean.
What? I didn't say anything.
You're saying I'm gonna do something stupid again. I
You
mean,
do
you're
the
not
stupid
wrong.
thing.
I know, you're not wrong, but it's still mean. I called you one of my best friends.
She did.
I didn't say that out loud, though.
Hey, there's some weird fucked up shit going on. You gotta realize that.
Oh. Is whatever weird thing that she's talking with animals, meaning she's able to read... Are you stealing my thoughts through my telepathy? I'm gonna go
Oh
somewhere
god,
else.
are you telepathic? Hey, don't go in my head.
I-
Not because it's fucked up or anything.
I said I was always able to communicate with people telepathically. Don't you remember?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go upstairs and farther away so that apparently you're stealing my telepathy and using it against me for some reason, and that's kind of creeping me out.
Sorry.
Radiant,
To be fair, I'm also telepathic sometimes. Just not for a good reason right now.
Radiant, please, if you know any way to stop this from happening or cut it
Oh,
short.
that's right! Of course! I forgot! Hello, everybody! I'm also telepathic!
What the fuck?
Is that
I
your
love this
bird?
bird.
What
I
voice is
love
this?
this bird.
Saria, what the fuck?
Apologies. But I've been alone for so long, trapped in a bag, that I haven't been able to tell you.
Why didn't you just ask to not be in the bag? I'm in the bag constantly.
Yeah, I got stuck.
Where?
I don't know.
Maybe it was under your golem.
Were you under the golem?
Possibly. The problem was, it was whenever she tried to root around for me, I specifically came to her hand magically.
Yeah, that's how the bag works.
I was stuck in the bag until then. You threw some
I
stuff
should
in
look
there,
around
and it
the
managed
bag
to be...
more.
It managed to get on top of me, trap me in there. For so long, I was trapped. But now, I'm back to accompany you, and to guide you.
I'm sorry, Birdie.
No, it's fine. I understand. You weren't ready for me, and for my wisdom. Now,
So,
Miss Carrier.
Radiant, if anyone knows how to, like, help.
Radiance
So
left. She left.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
Radiant left.
Alright, can I do, like, an Arcana to know if I can, like, make it so that Carrion's not talking to birds in the middle of class?
I have self-control. Fuck you.
No,
No,
you
you
don't.
don't. That's
That's
patently
why That's why you're in this problem.
No, I don't have impulse control. I have self-control, though.
Can I do, like, Arcana or something?
They kind of go hand in hand.
Roll me a roll. You can roll an Arcana. Sure.
Okay. 27?
You, depending on the way that the effect is. If it's a magical effect, you might be able to try to dispel it tomorrow. Theoretically. You're just not sure of the nature of it? You're not sure if it's like actual magical or some kind of something supernatural or, you know, what the nature of it is.
Okay, here's the plan. Tomorrow, I'm going to try dispel this. If that doesn't work, I'm going to try to do a different thing. Lesser restoration, which works with poisoning. I don't know if that counts, but find out.
I don't want you to.
You stopped and talked to like a dozen different bushes when we were trying to get out of the hedge maze.
Your point? You could have left me behind. I can talk to the hedges and find my way back.
I don't trust hedges. I've never
you
trusted
don't
a
have
hedge.
The hedges were not trustworthy.
I want to go talk
Carrie doesn't know that.
I want to go talk to the horse. I want to go talk to my lizard puppy.
Okay.
I want to go talk to a few other things. Fuck you, you're not dispelling shit.
You know what? That's fair. I wouldn't want you to dispel it if it was me either.
Exactly. Let me have my fun.
Yeah,
I won't
alright.
talk to birds in class.
Okay.
So, Kaz, on top of the weird jellyfish thing in the tube that I found on the second floor, I also opened one of the basement doors. And there's a room full of magical equipment. Looked like it could have been for like dissecting or some kind of experimenting.
Okay, so... Yeah,
And
the
the
witch
third
mentioned...
floor, I was not able to open any of those doors. They're very complex.
The witch kind of mentioned that, like, this person had, like, a lot of people, like, prisoners. And it sounded, like, very dangerous. And I think we should take, like, a lot of precautions before opening any more doors.
Well, the jellyfish thing is definitely alive in that tube.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'm
No.
going to talk to the jellyfish.
Okay, I'm coming.
Also, it is registering very weird with my eyes that can detect magic.
I feel like this is a great plan. If I start, like, screaming or something, just knock me out, drag me out of the room.
Okay, everyone be sure to have weapons at the ready. Attack our good friend Carrion. We're gonna talk to a fucked up jellyfish now.
All right.
I'm regretting this purchase.
Before anything, if you
We're
are
gonna call
approaching it and attempting to communicate it with me, I just need you to give me 2 saving throws. First off, give me a wisdom saving throw, and then give me a charisma saving throw. I need both of those from you.
Gonna fail. Didn't fail one. Well, I might have. I don't know. Well, I actually rolled pretty well.
Alright, you rolled pretty well.
I don't know if well enough.
We'll find out if that's enough next time.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because it's 11 o'clock.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
this is an
Low
interesting
impulse
one.
I
control,
love this
my
house.
dude. This isn't just Carrie. This is also Mads. Mads has no impulse control.
Mhm.
It's true, I'm aware.
This will have interesting things going on, definitely. But we'll worry about talking to the weird jellyfish creature. Cough, cough, Eldrazi. Cough,
I
cough.
fucking knew it. God damn it. Hey, we gotta kill this thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's locked away in the tube right now.
You
Still
forget,
kill it.
when he captured this thing, he didn't have to cause it any damage. It's perfectly healthy. It's only a drone, so it's a very minor one. But...
Yeah.
I don't trust that.
Well, the
Wait,
good
is that
news...
what we're fighting in
The
your
good
campaign?
news is, according
Wow.
to the timeline, the Titans really are taken care of. 2 are technically, in quotation, dead, and the 3rd is imprisoned.
Imprisoned ish.
On
It
his
has a
trial.
whole other aspect on a different plane.
Well, that's because they technically are creatures of the blind eternities and manifest stuff some in planes.
Yeah, I know.
And they just...
The aspects are dead or imprisoned, but the actual titans themselves are fine.
Yeah. But, you know, it's like it's the weird nature of them versus the nature of how they were originally imprisoned on things like Zendikar that makes some differences and stuff, you know.
Either way, this thing shouldn't be here. We gotta kill it. Casman doesn't know that. I know that. Fish, I know that. Me, bad.
Eldrazi are bad, yes.
He's got it sealed up very well. Theoretically.
Well, it hasn't broken out yet.
You're possessed by it. That's what's happened. I
Oh, there's
fucking
that.
promise.
The jellyfish ones are Children of Emrakul. So, I mean...
Oh, fuck you.
He's so cool, he's Emrakul.
Technically it's a she, I think?
Yeah, Emrakul's a she.
Which is unusual because it's like, does that thing have a gender? Anyway.
It's, bad. Bad.
Yeah.
Make me nervous.
Last time that a person that tried to communicate with these type of things nearly went mad.
Yeah.
Hence
Well,
why some saves.
Luckily, Carrie's already insane.
Should have given Carrie the ring.
She kind of needs it right now, but we'll worry about that next time.
We'll worry about that later.
Because who knows what's behind door number 4 on this floor? Probably something else that's not great. And in the basement, zzz.
It's just a man. The one behind door number 4 is just like a guy.
Sitting there for all eternity, waiting to be let out.
I'm
His name's
Bob.
Tim. He's a paralegal.
No, oh god, it's a Timmy!
A what?
I tap him and do 1 damage to you.
What?
Because, okay, do you remember from Monty Python the Sorcerer Tim?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off.
One of the prodigal sorcerer, one of the original artworks kind of looked like the Sorcerer Tim, so a nickname for him was Timmy's.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I tap him and deal 1 damage to you.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining us today. It was wonderful. A lot of interesting thing happened. The house is becoming even more cursed and wonderful for them.
I'm regretting.
I
I'm
think
not.
I think the old witch is from Curse of Strahd. She got brought over somehow.
No, she does have a history, and I know what she's from and what her ability is, and it's very unique to her. And what she is. I could
It'd
tell
be
you
kind
off
of funny
stream.
if she was from Strahd.
I mean, Esmeralda wasn't a witch.
Yeah, she wasn't a witch, Strahd.
No, but, well, there could be more than one person named Esmeralda in there.
Anyway, let's have our go around, give shout outs to where the people are, find them, etc. Mads?
Hi, I'm here, and very high on plant juice, apparently.
Very high on plant juice. And then, of course, we have Fish.
Hi, everybody. I'm Fish Harlan. This week I'll be reinventing the wheel. This time it's a nonagon.
Of course. And then we have Lee.
Hey guys, I'm just Lee Belmont, your noble vampire hunter. I speedrun games, and I'm currently on a quest to hit top 500 in Odyssey. So yeah.
Cool. And Joe.
I'm Joe. You'll find me here on Tensis's channel. I'll see everyone Saturday.
Yep.
We're discussing tabletop.
Yep. Myself, Tantanara Van Dracovin. I'll probably be doing some streaming tomorrow. Then, of course, this Saturday for discussing tabletop, what Joe said. Gaming streams of some kind probably at some point on Sunday. If you're looking for more RPG streams, there is Records of Evil, the Lawful Evil D&D game set in modern-day Faerun on Mondays at 1 p.m. EST. On Tuesdays at 2 p.m. is Legacies of Kain, a Vampire Masquerade game. And of course, you can come back next week for more crazy Magic the Gathering meets D&D adventures for Children of Rath. Next week, 8 p.m. EST. Join us then. I'll make sure to correct the title of the show before we start next time. Which I've now got to go back into the backlogs and alter that. But that's fine. I'll do that when the show's done.
At least it's not Wrath of Children.
Yes. Regardless, though, thank you all for joining us. Have a great rest of your evening. Grab a great rest of your day. Great rest of your week. I can't do it for anything else. And farewell, folks. Farewell, farewell, farewell.